This is Cool Nerds Unite. I'm Roderick.
I'm Amber Marie.
I'm Justin.
And I'm Shay.
And yes, we're here to talk about the road to Avengers Infinity War.
Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, it just felt necessary.
I know all of you are excited to see Avengers Infinity War. I know I am, and my friends are too.
Yes.
So how do you weigh in on it, Amber?
Based on what I've seen in the trailer, I'm uber excited. Uber excited. That's super. I just want to use that word one day. Uber. I'm uber excited. I'm really excited for the Infinity Wars. The trailer looks amazing. Amazing.
Yes, it does.
Amazing.
What you think, Shalette?
They never could.
Oh, man. Every time I see the trailer, I get an adrenaline rush. I'm scared. I'm a little bit nauseous.
Nauseous.
It's a little bit of everything.
That's a different
emotion. It's like, oh, my God, so many people are going to die.
They're all going to die. The death of America.
What you think about it, Justin? How you weigh in on it?
It's so exciting to finally see, because you have all of these different films with all these different great characters, and now it's finally going to be wrapped up. And this has been going on for how many years? Like, when did the first Iron Man come out?
It's like 18 years old.
Yeah.
18
like kids
years
are graduating
amazing.
high school.
So it's about 10, probably 10, 11 years into it.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Wow.
Way overdue.
It's been that long.
Yeah, it has.
Wait, no, 2001, I think is when.
Yeah, the first Iron Man.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 21.
It's the kids that were born when that movie came out are driving cars now.
2001?
Yeah,
I was in
it
the
took 18
third
years to
grade.
get
Yeah.
Third or fourth grade,
Yeah.
give or take what?
Wait, in
time?
2001.
Yeah, 2001.
Wait, I'm sure it was 2001 or 2011.
No, it couldn't have been 2011, because
No,
I
it was
was
2001.
definitely
Fact check.
in middle school, yeah.
Fact check.
Use our space phones here.
Show me the Carfax.
As a matter of fact, Robert Downey Jr., a lot of companies would not
2008.
give him a job. And he owed it to Marvel, according to his interview that he did recently. He said he always be a part of Marvel Comics because they were the first ones to really believe
Right.
him because of his drug addiction, alcoholism, that he really owes it a lot to Stan
yeah.
Lee and Marvel Comics.
They really gave him a second chance with
Yeah.
that one.
Yeah,
And he
they sure
definitely
did.
knocked it out of the park with that role and did a great job.
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah,
Iron
he
Man just
did.
as much as Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool.
Oh,
Like, I can't see
it.
anyone else.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like, he's Iron Man, like, legit.
Yeah, and personally, he's my favorite of the Avengers.
Mine too.
Yeah, same.
Mine too. Uh-oh. Celeste, how you weigh in on it?
All right, who's your
See,
favorite Avenger?
My favorite is Bay, who is Captain America.
It would be.
Oh, Chris Evans?
Yeah, why not?
That pretty boy Boy Scout, he's just as bad as Superman.
And then my second favorite will probably be maybe Thor.
Oh, Chris Hemsworth. You got a
You
thing
know,
for Chris.
the crybaby
You
with
know.
the rattle.
So the Hemsworth that didn't date Miley Cyrus.
Oh, right, exactly.
Shots fired.
Right.
Shots fired.
But I don't know. Those two can
It can break
easily
your
be
heart.
replaced with Black Panther. I don't know.
I'm looking forward to
Black
Black
Panther
Panther.
can get it.
Black
That's
Panther. Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther.
Black Panther can get it. I don't know if I can say that, but he can.
They better get an Oscar. They better get an Oscar for this, because if they don't, I'm going to be mad, and we're going to start a hashtag, and we're going to
Yeah.
protest. I don't know what color
and
we're
they better
going to use.
and they better not
but
categorize it as a comedy.
They better
Oh
not.
my God.
Oh,
They
that's
will
a good
categorize
point.
it as a
Very,
comedy.
very good
So-
point. So what do you guys think about Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
Oh, amazing.
Guardians of the Galaxy will always be, like, I think my favorite of all the Marvel movies.
I agree
1
with
and
you.
2.
Good.
I agree with you.
It was very good.
I agree with you.
What I like about comic book films and not to bash on the Batman on the newer series, on the Chris Nolan series, but I like it when comic book films are fun, because that's what comics are supposed to be. They're supposed to be fun. Like, you can have a little bit of darkness in there, but when a film is fun, has lots of good action, good story, you're not constantly you don't see all this overplayed aesthetic of darkness and noir.
Right.
It's just a fun movie.
I agree, because Guardians of the Galaxy, I would say, is like probably the most emotional of all the Marvel movies.
And it pulls it off very tastefully.
Yes, first and second movie. The first one was just about, I mean, like I said before, they literally defeated the bad guy with the power of friendship. And the way they pulled that off in order to control was it the Power Stone or whatever, they had to all come together. Which, I mean, just imagine, like, when they get all these other stones together, it's a conga line. So there you go.
Wow.
In order to control these stones and the Infinity Gauntlet, like, you're going to have to actually form a whole conga line to control this thing. So.
And I'm actually kind of scared just a little bit because of Thanos. And, like, I don't know, maybe because he looks like Bruce Willis, just purple and
oh my God! And, what was seen cannot be unseen.
I can't unsee it because now it's like every time I see him,
Bruce
it's like
Willis.
Bruce Willis with the little.
Someone's gonna make a picture of that.
Oh,
Photoshop it.
Oh my gosh!
It's probably already been done.
Oh my God, Shay!
So many memes are about to come out. Like
you
Bruce
said
Willis,
purple
Die
Bruce
Hard. Die Hard 5 or whatever.
But I gotta say, we can't bring up Guardians of the Galaxy without bringing up how incredible the soundtrack is.
Oh my God, the soundtrack
was very good.
Because if there's a lot of things that I feel like can be debated about what's better and what's worse about the Marvel series, but Guardians of the Galaxy has hands down the best soundtrack.
Yes.
What
I
about
agree with
Suicide Squad?
100%.
I will not discuss Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that's DC. We talking about Marvel.
I'm not dissing DC. I just don't want to discuss Suicide Squad.
Let me just say that their soundtrack was way better than the movie.
You are banned from this podcast. You can leave.
For the most part.
You can leave.
Oh, okay, I'll go.
Yeah, but Thor Ragnarok was real good too. But it was so comical. It was overly comical. And I think they were trying to get cues from Guardians of the Galaxy.
I got that vibe from there.
So did you check it out?
Yeah, I did. The main thing that I did like about Thor Ragnarok was basically Cate Blanchett. I like Cate Blanchett. I'm a follower of her work.
Yeah, me too.
I thought she was brilliant. What was it? That's Hela? I can't remember think of her name. Fact check. Okay. Was it Hela? Yeah, Hela. I liked it. Was it the goddess of the dead?
Yeah.
So,
she is a bad tamale.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah,
Bad
she
tamale.
is. Wow.
Because I'm like, man.
When she crushed his hammer, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because I wanted to believe that was a fake hammer that Loki maybe had conjured up real quick, but no, that was actually his hammer.
She said the bar for
Gladriel
me.
got it done.
Yeah, and
She
you know
just
what?
grabbed and just crushed the thing. Like, oh my Jesus, okay.
Very easily.
Had to clutch my pearls, my imaginary pearls. Like, oh,
Just literally just sitting there like,
oh my word. You had your hand to your chest. Like, oh my God. Did she just? Yes, she did. Oh my God.
and I love the cameo from Doctor Strange. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I love that little piece
that,
right
that,
there.
that was pretty cool. I think
Benedict
I might have a
Cumberbatch.
He was
Yeah.
messing with Loki. Oh
Yeah.
God, I've been falling for 20 minutes.
just endlessly falling.
Yeah. So yeah, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I think her being part of Marvel Universe, I think that was the best thing that could ever happen. I think that was a wise decision on Marvel part because she's a very good actress. And by the way, I think she's the best villain that they ever had, too.
Oh yeah, she's the first female villain and probably one of the best.
Is it wrong
Yep.
to discuss her age? by any
She looks
chance?
hot. Whatever. She's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Because I'm like, wait, how old is she? Like, she looks good, but it's like, how old are you? But you look good, though.
Yeah.
Doing your little evil thing.
I loved
you
her
know,
as hella.
crushing
I liked her a
cameras
lot.
and
She was
whatnot.
she was
Yeah.
the main reason why I saw that movie. Like I would just watch it just for her.
She's a very good actress. What do you think about Mark Ruffalo as the Incredible Hulk or the Hulk?
I think he's the best Incredible Hulk.
He is the best Incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
'cause
between
the-
like
Place with
Eric
a lot of
Bana
heart.
I mean,
and
as Edward
Edward
Ed-
Norton.
Edward Norton.
I mean, I
yeah.
like Edward Norton as an actor, but
He's
not
no
as
Hulk.
Incredible Hulk.
See, now I just wish I can get those images out of my head because it's like the first Hulk,
Eric
okay,
Bana was the
scrap.
worst.
Second Hulk,
Just scrap it. Scrap it. Don't even hesitate. Just scrap it.
And Edward Norton, he wanted more money. He wanted to be able to direct the
See, you doing
installments
too
of the
much.
Hulk,
You're doing too
and
much.
Marvel
Like, this
said
is the
no.
Hulk
Yeah.
movie, dude. It's not.
It's like we need some consistency.
It's not
Right.
American
Marvel
History
films.
X. It's
Yeah.
the Hulk. Jesus, this like
Exactly.
It's a superhero movie where you turn green and you rage and you
Right.
tear up stuff.
What's funny is until Mark Ruffalo took over the role of Hulk, I had just a lot of trouble trying to connect with the character, but he just has like that one classic line where he's like, that's my secret. I'm always angry, and that's what really
It makes
hit it
no
home for
sense,
me.
but it works.
Like,
Yes.
that's-
It makes no sense, but it works.
right.
Yeah, because if he's always angry, he's always the Hulk then.
Right.
Right.
So it's like that sounds so awesome, even though I don't understand
Yeah.
anything that
Yeah.
means or what that means. That's kind of like I can't even say it. When was it? When Blade says some MFers are always trying to ice skate uphill. That's such a great line.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean anything.
It's totally bad Axe body spray.
Right. But
When these first movies came out, it didn't really dawn on me to really like pay attention to those little fine details where they have like the little Easter eggs, especially about the stones, the Infinity Stones.
oh yeah, that was a key point.
And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, after maybe which movie was it? I think it was probably Guardians of the Galaxy, where they had which stone is the purple one?
That's the Power Stone.
Okay,
Yeah,
the
Power
power
Stone.
That was
stone.
in Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Ding, ding, ding. Something's gonna happen here with that purple
Right.
stone and with the stone from Thor.
Yeah, I was making the
Yeah.
connection with all of them actually. Like as soon as I fit the Power Stone, I kind of understood. Okay, these are all
I'm like, oh, something bad is going.
the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, and just imagine Thanos get hold to all those stones. He's already powerful.
He's
Because
basically a
he-
god, because only a god can wield the Infinity Stones, or some
Right.
sort of like
Exactly.
divine being can wield the Infinity Stones.
And you know, to see him fight the Hulk in the comic books, he gives the Hulk a run for his money without the stones. So just imagine him get those stones. Oh wow!
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
can kill the Hulk.
well, that's what I'm thinking. Like in the Infinity Wars, it's going to be a race of him. It's going to be like one of those heist movies where he's trying to collect the stones.
I agree
Because
with
we
you.
still haven't had the Soul Stone yet. We've had all the other stones, but we still have yet to have the Soul Stone, which I think is going to be introduced in the Black Panther movie. It's
Yeah.
going to be whatever the name, I can't think of it. Whatever the name of that place is in Black Panther.
Wakanda?
Wakanda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Soul Stone is probably going to make an appearance in Wakanda in Black Panther movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was going to be in Thor Ragnarok with Hela because, Soul Stone, she's the goddess of death. Naturally, her powers will come from.
Yeah.
So-
And I remember we had talked about that before, Amber, and it made perfect sense.
Right. So that was a
Yeah.
popular theory that I
Yeah.
didn't realize was a popular theory. And that also, was it Hemdall? Yeah, Hemdall, the guardian of Thor. And then, yeah, he had the yellow eyes and,
Yeah.
he was the gatekeeper. A lot of
Idris
people-
Elba character.
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone seems to think that he's actually the keeper of the Soul Stone.
Ah.
So I'm thinking that the whole, Infinity Wars is going to be based around a heist movie where he has the Infinity Gauntlet, but he's working to put all the stones in place.
Yeah.
And we have yet to get the Soul Stone, which will probably be revealed in that movie. But then we still have to have, Captain Marvel. Because she was in the comic books, and she was the only one, I guess, who was actually she was like the trump card. I would
Yeah,
say.
she was.
She was the trump card. She
She
was like
was.
their Deus Ex Machina character that could actually
And you know what? I'm excited what they're going to do with Adam Warlock. He also, in the comic books, he would fight against Thanos. He was like between Captain Marvel, Brie Larson's character, and Adam Warlock. In the comic books, those two were the only ones that could really nearly
Right.
beat Thanos.
Ooh.
Yep. So yeah, that's the thing. I'm really thinking we might see Adam Warlock again. If we don't have the Soul Stone in Wakanda, more than likely Adam Warlock might have it. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking. I don't know where it's gonna be. It might be like something where we least expect it to be, like right under our nose the entire time. We just didn't know.
Right.
But yeah, it's like if he gets his hand on all 5 Infinity Stones, you basically have the power of the universe in your hand.
But what if there's a twist in the plot and Loki already has it?
I don't think
He is the god of mischief.
He is, but I don't think they would give that to him because he already had which one was it? The Mind Stone. He had the Mind Stone. I don't think they would give him.
Is that the one?
That he
What is the
offered
name of the stone that Vision has? Because that's going to be taken out.
That
of
was
his head.
Loki had it first, and then it
Okay.
was given to Vision.
Okay, gotcha.
That's the one he wears on his forehead.
And
so
then I
he has
think-
the
That
Mind
keeps
Stone
him alive.
Yep,
Loki
he has
is
the
going
Mind
to
Stone.
take
Oh,
that
wow.
back from him.
and
From
give it
Vision.
to
Darn.
Yes.
So he's automatically dead.
well, Loki, He gone. That's like taking out. That's like unplugging your computer. Like,
Dang.
he took out the CPU.
Oh, that kind of sucks because he was all falling in
Well, that's the
love
vibe I
and
was getting when I saw the
The
trailer.
Scarlet
like it was
Witch.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to their love story.
Oh yeah, that's
But-
gonna end in tragedy.
Yeah,
I already know that's
You
coming.
think so?
Oh yeah, he's got to get the stone. The stone is
Yeah.
getting gone.
That's
I'm
two
telling you,
losses.
the whole movie is going to be a heist movie where Thanos is traveling the galaxy to get these stones. I forget his other henchmen. I forget their names, but
Black
they're all,
Order.
Yes, they're
Black
going
Order.
to be trying to find these stones. And the reason, see, I got to touch on this.
Go ahead.
There was some controversy of why is Thanos not purple in this trailer?
Is it because of the environment of the Earth's atmosphere?
No, think about it. The Power Stone.
Okay.
He doesn't have the Power Stone in his possession yet.
Purple. Oh, there you go.
Maybe he doesn't have all the Infinity Stones yet. Maybe as he assembles the Infinity Stones, he gradually starts to get their power.
Purple rain.
I'm confused. I thought he was purple.
He was purple, but see, I think what we're seeing is like the before he actually, I think what's going to happen is as he gets these stones, he enables their power from each one.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I think we don't see him with the Soul Stone. I think the more we start to see him, what's it? We
the
have
powerful he's going to
right.
be.
We have the Time Stone, the Space
Yeah.
Stone, the
It's
Reality
even more
Stone, the
purple than
Ether,
what he already
and then there's the Mind Stone. We don't have the Soul Stone, so it's going to be a race for the Soul Stone. I think.
Right. And it's going to give him more power and ability.
Yeah, part 2 is going to be the actual fight for the
But-
universe.
You know what? Just can we go back to the trailer briefly? And when he hits Iron Man with one punch.
One Punch Man.
my God.
Wow.
I'm like, it's a wrap. They're
And
done.
he doesn't even
There's
have
no
all the
hope.
stones.
Let's just surrender.
yet.
Surrender it all.
He doesn't even have the Infinity Stones, and he knocks him out with one punch.
Well, he is a god. I mean, he's basically he's a divine being. Like
And Thor can't even stop him, and he's a god.
Oh wow.
you have a couple of gods in there, don't you?
They might as
Well,
well all
is he a
just jump off a
demigod
cliff.
though? Is
Yeah,
that-
he's considered a demigod.
Yeah, he's only half god. He's
Does
half
that
breed
does
god.
that technicality
Okay.
play
Yeah.
into it?
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
what should they? Star Lord is part god too.
Yeah.
Yeah, only one that's fully God, but I'm pretty sure he's not going to make an appearance in it. In the movie is Odin. He's 100%, God.
This is going to be an interesting fight.
Oh my gosh.
I
I'm
got a
scared
question.
For all of them now.
Who's dying?
Everybody.
Amber, you came up with a joke.
I think it's going to be a total of 4. 4.
I mean,
Amber
you
knows
gotta-
the
you
joke
gotta
I'm
think
talking
Oh
about.
god, that joke.
Because
Captain America,
America is.
the death of America.
Because you
The
got to
death
think
of
about
America.
whose contracts are coming up.
Oh yeah,
And whose
they can give it away.
contracts are ending. So you pretty
Captain
much
America.
just Captain America is one.
He's dead. Winter Soldier, he's dead.
I think Thor is
No,
one,
I thought
too.
Winter Soldier was supposed to take Captain America's
I
place.
thought it was
Yeah,
going to be
it's
on War
between-
Machine.
It's between, it's going to be either
Falcon.
Winter Soldier or Falcon.
Yeah, one of those two supposed to
I'm going to
take
say
the
Falcon
place.
because Winter Soldier is sexy but unstable.
Oh, my God.
I mean, he's like that PTSD war hero that, like, if he hears a bomb, he's going to go off.
He
I'm
does
sorry.
have-
I
he
love
does-
him, but
He does have a lot of issues there. I don't think it's going to be Winter Soldier. It'll probably be Falcon.
I think it's going to be
Falcon.
Falcon more so than Winter Soldier because
Yeah.
I love him.
I
would
just
love
know
it, but
people,
no.
the ones that we absolutely love, are going to perish.
Hawkeye's
Yeah.
going to retire. He's not
He
gonna
has
die.
to
He's gonna
retire. He has a family, for crying out loud. He
It's
left
Disney.
his
They will not
family.
kill the guy with the family. He will retire.
Go back to your family
He will
on
retire.
that farm or wherever they're
He
at
wouldn't
now
have a
because they have to
farm.
relocate.
I think it's going to be Captain America, Thor.
My baby.
Yeah, Thor. is
Wait,
gonna-
hold on. Why Thor gotta go?
There's a
Your baby's
possibility it's
dying.
gonna
I'm
be
sorry.
Thor.
No, he said he will play Thor to the end of time.
And the end of time is the Infinity Wars.
And his valid point because his
Everybody's
contract
dying.
is up. Chris Hemsworth contract, Chris Evans,
Scarlett
and
Johansson, right?
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh no, not Iron
What?
Man.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Infinity Wars is going full Game of Thrones. Everybody's
But
dying.
you know, in the comic books, a lot of heroes die, but they end up coming back.
How?
Is it gonna be like
Sway?
Doctor Who with
How?
different actors, different iterations?
Well, there's several ways they can come back. They can through the power of magic.
Do
You
his
got
Ex Machina.
Scarlet. You got Scarlet Witch. You got Doctor Strange that has the power to bring human beings back.
I
Power
feel like
of
that would
death.
probably take them out the game if they do something.
Yeah, Vision's
that
gonna
big.
die. Shocker.
So we got what?
So Scarlet Witch can go, no! And
She's
then
probably
go,
just gonna off herself.
yeah, she's going to go totally crazy and then off herself.
Or just explode.
I'm
in the midst
interested in
of it
seeing
all.
if they're going to rekindle their love affair not Scarlet Witch and Vision, but more Black Widow and Bruce Banner, Incredible Hulk. Because they had something going on, where they had this love infatuation, but they never got together.
Oh, it's gonna happen because they're all gonna die.
Yeah, and they
Like we might as
have
well
like
just act out on these hidden feelings that
They
we
have that one
'cause
final kiss, and then world explodes.
everything explodes.
But I think what's going to
Explosions.
happen, they're going to die, and somehow either Scarlet Witch or Doctor Strange is going to intervene and bring them back
with the
to
time
life.
stone, I've come to bargain.
With the time stone. Exactly.
He does have the thing.
Yeah.
The thing.
Yes, he does.
Wow. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy.
I'm telling you, I would be totally surprised if this is actually something they were planning like for 18 years.
I think
Was
so
it 18
too.
years, 13? I don't know. Whatever. If this is something they've been planning,
It's been between 10 to 12 years now in the making.
like, were they actually planning a storyline, like the main storyline being about the Infinity Stones? Like, was that a thing?
It had to be.
Yeah,
In
if
order
it's
to
based
pull
on the
all this
comic book.
together.
Yeah.
I know. It's just like that was like I don't know if this is giving them too much credit, like, but that is like oddly impressive that you've been actually planning the whole storyline around the Infinity Stones. But what we were actually seeing in the movies were just little subplots.
Yeah.
So the main plot is actually about the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, but
and
you
then
know
the final
what?
movie is that when everybody dies.
That's why it's going to be a part 2 to it, because there's so much that's going to happen. 2
Yeah.
hours is not going to be able to tell the full story.
They might as well
in
just
detail.
go ahead and do a Titanic move and make it 3 hours.
Oh,
And
go the
then
whole
you gotta
3
have,
hours.
like,
Well, the Black Panther cut, like what I heard supposed to be the director's cut was that like 5.5 hours.
Yeah,
or
I
something?
read that too.
What
I read
good
that, too.
footage did they just have to cut from this movie? That makes me question how good this movie's going to be.
And I'm looking forward to this movie. I know you are.
The
I've
trailer
been
looks
plotting
I
on
know
awesome.
it
everyone
since
out there in the listening
2015.
audience is looking forward to it too.
The trailer looks great.
It's been a
Yeah,
long
February
time coming.
16th is not getting here fast enough.
I have a dream.
I
Okay.
say we all need to sing Negro hymns. And, I don't know. We find somebody
Million
needs
Man
to
March
find
to
that
the-
the wicker chair that everybody's grandparents took a picture in.
So,
Have it at the movie theater.
as you well know, this is going to be a good movie. So, what is everyone's expectation for the movie to be?
I don't want to go in with high expectations because every time I go into a movie with high expectations, I get
Right.
disappointed. I always go in completely neutral. I'm not worried about it. I'm not excited about it. I am blank face.
Okay.
I am freaking Slender Man in this movie. Like, you cannot read my emotions.
And if they
Slender
have
Man.
any,
You do not know what I feel.
Slender Woman.
and if they have any, CGI, let's just hope and pray that it's good.
And no one's mustache is missing.
And that maybe
wow.
I'll notice it this time. Because and good lace fronts because I always spot those.
Why
for
do
some
you
reason.
spot that?
I don't know.
Just a note in case you haven't seen or listened to our Justice League podcast, she was more concentrating on the lace fronts as opposed to the missing mustache of Superman's face. It's just a
wow.
note. I just want to point that out.
So, what do you think about Michael B. Jordan being the villain? Do you think he's going to be able to pull it off?
I just love it because I'm tired of seeing him as the good guy. So yeah, let's do a little spice.
He's no Johnny Storm, that's for sure.
Oh, see, I didn't even
Oh,
see
wow.
that.
It's not worth
Fantastic
seeing.
Four.
It's
You
not
know
worth
what?
seeing.
I tried my best to put
Yeah.
that movie out of my mind up until now.
Sorry.
Because that was no, that's okay. We probably need to talk about it anyway.
But yeah,
he's a
personally-
good actor, and his talent was wasted in that movie. I think.
I think he looks good in this one. I mean, I'm attracted to him in this movie. I don't like him in other movies,
Yeah.
but for some reason, I am liking him for shallow
Oh, yeah.
reasons.
But you know, to see him
Ovaries explosions.
really getting into this character
Right.
and really taking on the character, he said he had to think of how Heath Ledger's Joker and a cross between Magneto
I get that vibe.
from the X-Men.
Well, yeah, Magneto has that vibe. Like, he does everything for the ends justify the means for him.
Right.
So he'll do whatever it takes. That's what separates him
Yeah.
from.
He had to go
the
into a
guys.
real dark place, and he said he had to really fight to get out of that dark place.
Yeah.
Because that's what he did to research the character.
Wow. Yeah, method acting can be a very, very
Sunk in place.
yes.
Yeah.
Side
Especially
note.
with those
See
deep.
what I did there?
What's the side note, my friend?
I really think that Marvel should just go ahead and just cough up that money and buy, Fantastic Four and the other
X-Men.
X-Men because that
Wouldn't that mean Disney would have the rights to it?
Mind blowing.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mind blowing.
You know, eventually it's
For
going to
the
happen.
Infinity War. Just
I know you guys are not surprised. Eventually that's going to happen.
I don't need Disney touching everything. Disney does not need to touch everything.
They're going to have their own streaming service. They're going to pull all their goodies from Hulu, Netflix, and throw it on their own
I
stuff.
am loving your facial
Pay
expressions
for
right
that
now.
every month. Boom.
They're going to give, oh my God, Wolverine is going to be fighting with spoons. Like,
And a dish.
Do you
no,
know?
not just any spoons, the
Do you know
sporks.
Hugh Jackman is holding out for that to happen? That he wanted to do a crossover where he can fight the Hulk. He wanted to do a
I watched that
crossover
fight.
between X-Men and the Avengers, but that never happened. But eventually, I think that's on the horizon.
Logan is a loose cannon cop on the edge.
Wait,
Doesn't
so
follow by the...
Wait, I thought Hugh Jackman was done though with the.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he said, you know, with him being retired, he's not going to go back to it. But he said that was his dream of being able to cross over, do some movies with the Avengers, so that he could fight the Hulk.
That would be
because
nice.
he know
See
that the
nobody else
fans
playing
wanted
Wolverine
that.
like he did. He did
Yeah.
a great job.
And he
Oh,
does
yeah,
care.
he
And he does
does.
care
For
about
that.
the fans.
Yeah, he
It's-
does.
Oh, yeah,
He
that's one
does.
thing I do like about Hugh Jackman. When you give him a role, like, he's dedicated. Like, the things he did to become Wolverine.
Yeah, a lot of training, and he fought. He had a bout with cancer twice and beat it.
He's the real MVP.
Yeah, he is.
Like, one thing that was good about that Logan movie is, like, he played two characters. He played himself.
Yes, he did.
Two different versions of
That was
himself.
that Logan movie was incredible.
Yeah.
That was one of the best X-Men movie.
I think so, too.
Gut-wrenching.
As a matter of fact,
my heart.
listening audience, make sure you go and check out our Logan podcast
Tears
as well.
were shed.
Yeah, it was really good. Very good.
He died with his hand in his heart.
And also with Patrick Stewart's, that was his swan song as Professor.
Oh, yeah, he was
Professor
always
X.
Yeah.
Professor Xavier.
And
Yeah, he did an excellent job.
Patrick Stewart dropping F-bombs. Best thing ever. You're waiting for me to die.
So,
great.
you know, I'm really looking forward to Avengers Infinity War, but first, it's going to be Black Panther. Then we're going to, after that, it's going to be Ant-Man and the Wasp. Anybody got any high hopes for that or any comments about that? It's going to be a comedy.
I don't really have
with
much to
Paul
say about it.
Rudd
I mean,
on board.
I feel the same way about it when Ant-Man's like, oh, okay, this is going to be a fun ride type
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Low
let's just hope that
expectation.
it does better than the first, because then, you know, it can be one of those where the first, it was good, but the second one was like,
yeah,
juicy.
like now that they got a feel of what the audience is looking for.
Yeah.
I hope they get a
Tweak
good-
it.
So maybe
I
they
hope
can
they
up
get
it.
a
you know.
great actor to play the villain. The villain wasn't all that great in the first Ant-Man
Yes,
movie.
I mean, Ant-Man was forgettable to me. It had good moments, but it's like when I can't remember things from certain movies, that's how I know it's not really that great.
Yeah.
If I can remember things,
It's
then I
like,
should
it's like you
I
watch
can
it
relate
just so
to
you
that.
can stay up to date with what's going
Yeah,
on.
so if I can't remember anything from it, I usually peg it as not being a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of like a almost, even though they're going to do a part 2, but I kind of felt like it was a standalone. It's not connected to
It feels
Avengers
disconnected.
Infinity War in any way. I think the only thing they might have the two characters in there, you know, Ant-Man and Wasp, but the movie
It feels
itself
very-
wasn't connected.
So
It feels
is-
very cameo. It feels very filler.
The
Yeah.
Wasp is the lady friend that was training him, right? And it's not.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see, I barely remember the movie. I mean, it was good. I remember it being kind of good. I remember laughing and stuff, but it's like, it feels like it's very standalone movie. Like, it really could just stand on its own. It doesn't need to be part of the Marvel universe at all.
Yeah. With that saying that, I'm so glad that everyone is enjoying our podcast, and please subscribe. Listen and subscribe. Please don't dislike, but like and subscribe.
Rate and review us. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter and our Instagram page.
Yep, we're gonna have a lot of different episodes. You're gonna be covering a lot of different things. I know I've been focusing a lot on the superheroes and the comic books, but we're gonna be covering Star Wars. Please look forward to that Star Wars
Force is
episode
strong with this
coming up.
And if you have any upcoming topics that you want us to talk about, please.
Message us.
Yes, or even better,
Email.
coolnerdsunite@gmail.com. Send us your messages. Tell us what you want to hear on our
Cool
podcast.
Nerds Unite.
And remember,
Stay
stay
nerdy.
nerdy.
Stay nerdy.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you
Force will be with you. The Force will be with you.